has just jumped. All goes okay. She's entered to jump her first ever Fox Hunter tomorrow. Hi everyone, it's me, Julia. Welcome back to a new YouTube video with me. Today's video is extremely exciting. I will be taking you guys with me behind the scenes to the Hickstead Derby show. Hickstead is one of my all-time favorite showgrounds here in the UK. It kind of is like the Aachen of England. For those of you that are German, will know what I mean. Or for those of you that know what Aachen is, it's a really special showground with a beautiful, massive grass ring. It's really traditional. It's been around for quite a long time. I remember when I was growing up, I always dreamt of maybe riding at Hickstead one day. And I've competed there a few times with Clerk, which was always really special and surreal. And now we're going back. We'll be going with two of our young horses. We're taking 5-year-old Pete and 6-year-old Tinkerbell. They're only jumping the national classes. It is also an international show. It's a 4-star as well. But we're only going for the national classes. Tinks is entered in the 110 and also in her first 120. Ooh, I am terrified. And then we've got Pete, who is jumping the meter. Might step him up to 110, but we'll see how he goes. It's his first stay away. He's still really green. So yeah, he'll be going for mainly for experience because it's a big show. Yeah, they're not jumping the young horse classes because they're quite big. And they're really strong. It's 115 for the 5-year-olds and it's 125 with the 130 final for the 6-year-olds, which is quite strong. So yeah, they're just jumping the like the normal British show jumping classes. We're there for 4 days, Wednesday to Sunday. So what's that? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days, 4 nights. Really excited. But yeah, we're leaving tomorrow morning. So I've just done the food shop. I'm gonna go back to the yard because I'm gonna give both ponies a bath, clean tack. I need to pack my suitcase. Jake and I have come back from a little trip to Germany 2 days ago. We saw my parents who live in Germany, which was really nice. It's for like a mini holiday. But we've had quite the trip trying to get back to the UK with flight delays. Then one of our flights got cancelled and then we were stuck at the airport for the whole night. Had like 0 sleep. And then we got redirected because there was then no more direct flights to England. So we then had to fly to Ireland, had a transit, and then went from Ireland back to England. And then in all of that, our suitcases got lost. So we don't have our suitcases at the minute. They are still in Ireland. And they are the 2 suitcases we wanted to bring to Hickstead. They have all my like summer gear, my trainers, my tops, my like sport clothes. They have my chargers for my computer, for my skincare, my hair products, my makeup. They have everything. So it's going really well. But yeah, that's my update. I'm gonna now finish unpacking these bits and pieces. It's also actually Jake's birthday at Hickstead. So I've brought a cake and we're gonna have a bit of a barbecue. So yeah, I've got everything that we could possibly need in these bags, but yeah, so that'll be really fun. Not a bad way to spend a birthday. Another like really random fact that I thought I'd share with you guys because I feel like you guys would appreciate it. Because Jake, well, drove past this charity shop. There's always cool things to find and I quite like I don't know how to describe it, like old farmhouse style. Like I'm not into like really modern things. I quite like, I don't know, does that make sense? But anyways, long story short, I saw these 2 paintings in the window of the charity shop and I went in and they were literally £5 for both, £2.50 for each of these 2 paintings. Or I don't know, No, I don't know what they are. I think they're prints of horses, and I love them. I mean, the fact that they're currently behind the kitchen sink is obviously not the right place for them, but this is what they look like, and I thought they were really cool in these like wooden frames. I think they'll really suit, and like the walls still are quite bare in this house because we've only been here for a couple of months. Right, that's me over and out now. We've also got our wristbands. We've got like an owner wristband, like the rider wristbands, horse box pass, car passes. It is super hot. Tinks is about to have her last jump before Hickstead. The lorry packing is in full swings and it is nearly 30 degrees, so warm and toasty today. Oh God. That was nice. Nice. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Absolutely, only the best angles. Might be arse there.
Hey.
Joking. Right, a little bit not.
We are so nearly there. 20 minutes. Just done a bit of a pit stop at a service station. Woo! Hello everyone. I thought I'd do a little bit of an update as I'm sat here on a ramp. The horses have settled in really well. Stables are done. Laurie's set up. It's very hot. Luna's puffing. We just had a look at the ring. Jake's jumping the very first class tomorrow, which is good. It'll be nice and cool still with Tinks. She'll be jumping on grass in the 110 qualifier. Yeah, we're just about to do up the stables, check on the horses again before we get ourselves clean and showered and some dinner. So we're just sorting out food. That's what I'm going to do now. So Tinkerbell's dinner and Pete's. Unhappy Tinkerbell? And you stay pretty clean. Beautiful girl. She'll put you to bed. Hug you up, check you've got everything you need, and then go to bed. You walking the course? 7 o'clock. Lovely morning. It's already like 20 something degrees.
Yeah, nice, that's a nice turn. Hi. Thank you very much.
Luna's also walking the distance. water bucket. That is your water bucket. Not down here. Pete's having a drink led down. He was like led down and he was just like... Are you sleepy? Right, just on my way now to get Tinkerbell's tack. Sorry, I've got hiccups. Get her ready, and then Jake's gonna get on in about 45 minutes. I must say, filming at Hickstead or vlogging at Hickstead is a little bit out of my comfort zone because just so many people everywhere, and I feel like everyone's staring. I don't know, but yes, I'm going to persevere. Yeah, really excited for the qualifier. Tinky, it's time to get you ready. Oh, are you tired?
No poo underneath, is there? Right, Dan, you're going to have to get it up because I only put studs in. Hello, me again. I'm going to talk through the round, just pop on the last fence. In the warm-up there, first fence there is blocked a bit by the bush, but anyway, yeah, first time on grass in over a year, and only second time ever jumping on grass, and yeah, rode quite strong to start off with because it's 110 at Hickstead is like 115, 120 everywhere else, especially on grass as well. So, but no, she took it all in stride very well. Coming to the double, attacking, because she was just backing off a little bit, but in a nice way. But obviously, where it's on the grass, up and down, undulating a bit, so you just got to set her up a bit on the corners. But yeah, jumped that nice. I think this was 6 down here, but I actually went 7 there just because it was a skinny, and quite a few people were spooking having a run out there, so I made sure we were going over it straight. Come around now. I think this is the last line before I had to ride very strong down here because the distances are a bit more open, which is good. Now the jump off starts. Coming uphill to the double. Jumps this nice. Turn back. A little bit of an inside line to this oxer before we go to the famous Hickstead planks. Bit of leg there. Pump jumps are good. Again, I had to ride down the distance. Picked up there and jumped it really well. Inside the tree. Jump this, coming to the last line now, oxer to vertical, again had to ride strong down there, but good. And this last vertical, you can see it was downhill into it, so I made sure I had a bit of room so that we didn't get too close into the bottom of it, and jumped it fantastic. Day 1, sorted.
Girl has just jumped double clear in her qualifier. She's amazing. Honestly, I mean, I don't know if I've got goosebumps because I'm overheating, bloody hot, but she was fantastic. Currently in 10th. Classes 10th place at the minute out of over 100 people have gone already. Some massive classes here. Top 8 would have qualified for the final. But she's just outside of that, but where it's actually like an amateur class, not a young horse class. Most of the horses here super experienced. She would be one of the most inexperienced in that class as a 6-year-old who's only jumped on grass once in a 90. Good girl. She was perfect. Nice bit of fluffy recovery mash. Yummy. Ooh.
Next up we have Pete, 5-year-old here, only jumped discoveries, so this 1 meter will be a bit bigger and stronger, but yeah, he as you'll see, jumped fantastic. So no, all the atmosphere and everything going on for him was, yeah, a really good show for him. To the first, jumped really nice, but all the distance. What I did like about the show, that everything was nice and open, so that you could ride all the young horses forward, and they could learn just to come forward, you know. So yeah, very pleased about that. But no, first two jumps nice. Come to this little gate, drop the leg there a little bit, so kicked him on. Jumped that nice, and then where we go now, to the double on the far side there. Jumps in really well. No, it wasn't a double. But there, down to the double, that's there. But yeah, like I said, all the distances are quite open, so I had to ride forward into the double uprights there, but he backed off well. Everywhere he could just like come forward, which was nice, and it felt like he was growing in confidence throughout the round. Here we are, coming to the Hickstead planks now. He jumped very well, and come to another double now, I believe. Jumped in well, jumped out well. And yeah, like I said, it was a great experience. Everything going on around for him at this stage, he was, still very young and very inexperienced, really. And yeah, it just was fantastic the way he took it in his stride. In the jump off section now, just starting to turn a little bit. Just had to wait, so we're a little bit deep into here, but he was very good there to bang his feet down and come up in front. Vertical, turn back here to the oxer. And remember, the last fence again is just a horrible vertical, quite tall, and no ground line, no nothing. But yeah, he jumped that well, so very pleased with this round as well. So day one complete, both horses double clear.
Clear
Yay.
rounds, woo! No. Yeah. Little update from me. It's day 2. This is here. Say hi. She's had a bath. And we've got about half an hour until I have to get ready for day 2. She's jumping the newcomers today. So the 110. She jumped double clear yesterday. It was absolutely amazing on the grass in the qualifier. She ended up placing 16th out of 128 entries, so I was really happy with that. And yeah, today just some normal newcomers, and then all goes okay. She's entered to jump her first ever Fox Hunter tomorrow, which is 120. So they do go quite strong here. So even the newcomers looks like more like 115, if not bigger. But yeah, that's my update. It's still very hot, but yeah, horses are really happy, really settled, sleeping all day, and kids has already had about 5 baths in the span of 48 hours.
Good, I thought she did.
At cleaning station. Let's go.
Right, so day 2 for Tinkerbell in the newcomers, back on the surface. So yeah, she would be a bit more back in the comfort zone. Jumped them 1 fantastic. All these sort of run related distances, so I think that was 8 round there. Jumped that really nice to the Hickstead planks. And yeah, also all the classes here are 2-phase, so if you have a fence down in the first 7 or 8 fences, you'll be eliminated. Well, not eliminated, but buzzed out. So yeah, you couldn't jump the whole course basically, but through the combination, a little bit twisting going in the first one there, and I rode quite strong down the distances, as I found yesterday. You'll see in the video, like I was having to ride strong, but back on the surface she was making the ground again really easy. So there we were a little bit deep, but she was good. Jumped the gate really well, move her up and then sit quiet the last few strides because she was making the distance spot on. Then we've got this proper Hickstead fence with a bush underneath now, you can hopefully see, there we go. Jump that well, and then the jump off starts now. So we come round here, I think this was actually 8 there, but I went 7 actually. And then down here on the 4 was really good. Could have probably went 1 less into this double. She stayed careful, a little bit of push out, which was very good there. Turned the corner here. Should have just kept a little bit more momentum. I just almost killed it a little bit and then had to just kick her up. So she was very good there. Coming to the last 2 fences now. Got a nice one to the vertical. Didn't quite want to turn where we wanted to, but we got it in there just in time. And then popped the last fence lovely, and yeah, placed in this class and yesterday, so delighted.
Got Lunia, pop, will you sit? Go. Give me the bone. Nice.
Oh, minimus.
Yummy. Wow. They're nice. Oh my gosh.
Right, so day 2 for Pete. Coming to the first, different ring, a little bit greener, but still very green is right. But yeah, I was pleased with him. Mistake from me, well, we could say a joint mistake, but I blame myself more in a little bit in the middle of the course, you'll see. Jump number 2, well, down to number 3, jumping nicely. Sort of those wings I didn't think needed to be there really, but he was good. Yeah, like I said, different ring for him and all that, and yeah, he took it on his stride, a little bit spooky into the double there. Jumped it well though, and then I think we jumped the oxer next. Yeah, had to wait a little bit. Coming around to the combination now, his first ever combination he ever jumped, and straight through the middle of it, so very good with that. But it was very good here. Just had to sit up there, made a bit of ground. Now we turn back to the Hickstead planks again, which he jumped very well every single day actually, so that was good. Coming to this nicely. It was nice. We got through the first phase, so he got to jump all 14 fences again, a long way round, but he was very good. And this is where we come to where I went blind. Could say I was tight around the back of this fence here. Maybe there's a bit of a mixture, but I blame myself more as a bad miss really from me. But greenness there from him, and he goes a bit green here now, just drops off the bridle a little bit. After hitting that one there, it would make him go a bit funny. So just backed off there to ride him up along the distance. Quite frustrated really with myself there, because he wasn't, don't think he was going to touch a pole today. He was jumping really well. Come around the corner again, a good bit of leg here just to encourage him. And then we just come to the last fence now, change the leg there. Get him set up again and pop the last fence. But again, very pleased with him. He didn't put a foot wrong really, the whole show. So, day 3, Tinkerbell, last day, jumping her first ever fox onto here. Coming to the first fence, she just backs off and lands on the back rail, which isn't ideal. Puts us on the back foot. So I have to come around the corner here to this oxer, really attack it, just get her thinking forward. And carry on down here to the vertical, and then we end up here quite deep, which wasn't ideal either, but she was good here to jump that. Come around the corner now to the combination, rather big, but again she attacked it and put a good effort in here. To be fair, she really tried hard, tried her best to get through it. And then come around the corner now to number 6, which is probably the biggest oxer on the course. But she just wasn't up in the bridle, wasn't joined up really, and just didn't really understand that she had to be coming to the fence. Like, need to be much more off my leg up in the bridle. So just like, hang on, just literally does a turn away. It wasn't a stop, and comes back now and does the same really. So it's a bit frustrating, but we come and jump number 2 again just to give us some confidence. But definitely, in hindsight, we probably shouldn't have jumped this, because a fox hunter at Hickstead is like a 125 or 130 at normal shows, different shows, and we weren't quite ready for this. But it was a shame to end the show with this, but anyway, we've rebuilt at home. This is like a month ago now. She jumped a few newcomers again, dropped her back to that. Really confident jumping those. Had a couple of placings as well, and gone really well. But that's young horses for you. Not everything goes to plan, obviously, and you just have to step back down and rebuild your confidence and go again, basically.
Pete. Pete. Good boy. No tinky ding. Pete. Should be home.
stubborn cash.
Hello everyone! We went to Hickstead about 2 weeks ago. This is Julia from the future, because I didn't really film an intro and I didn't really film an outro. And the vlog is a little bit chaotic, I'd say. I wouldn't say it's my finest work. It was extremely hot. We had over 30 degrees here in the UK, which is very hot. We had, you know, no aircon in the lorry, which is where we were sleeping. The horses were staying in tents, so it was really stuffy and hot. And vlogging when you're like so hot and sweaty and gross, I tried my best, but yeah, I won't lie. It wasn't giving vlogging vibes, but yeah, so I filmed little bits and pieces. I have put in all of Tinks's rounds and Pete's rounds, which Jake will be voicing over for you guys. It was definitely a learning show for the young horses. In hindsight, stepping up at Hickstead might have not been the best idea. But we live and we learn. Tinks jumped her first 120 Fox Hunter, which in Hickstead terminology is more like a 130, as we found. But yeah, I have left the round in. The other reason why I haven't filmed an outro, a proper one, is because the mood on the final day wasn't the greatest between Jake and I, which you'll see. But I've left it all in because it's part of learning, it's part of young horses stepping up, and not every step up is going to be like that. Sometimes you step up and then you have to step back down and then you build back up. And this was one of those shows. I mean, we definitely had some really, really good rounds, some good placings, and some not so good ones, but that's okay.